It's happening. Constitutional review. Christian lawyers issued memorandum on Sharia. Hello, my wonderful people. We've been bringing you up to date with all the possible problems that have been coming up by some very selfish and biased individual who have decided to bring in their own personal bias into the constitutional review that is ongoing. Quickly, as the constitutional review is going on, some people have used it, want to use it as a yardstick to quickly bring their own personal, religious bias. Excuse me, Nigeria is not a country founded on what you think, what I think. The most important thing is everybody find God for themselves and serve God like they should. But you wanting to impose your perspective on others is called oppression. It's called bullying, by the way. If you don't understand what that word is, you can Google it. Anyway, Nigerian Christian lawyers are coming on to look at the memorandum, because if everybody keeps quiet and nobody says anything, it will shock you. So the best thing to do here is that everybody rise up immediately and do the right thing and ensure that the right thing is done. If we don't stand up and defend what is right, some people will come, and the religious crisis that goes on in Kaduna, in Kano, in some of these states that you see them killing themselves will be will be something small. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Constitutional review. Christian lawyers issued memorandum on Sharia. Legal practitioners under the Christian Lawyers Fellowship of Nigeria have advocated a review of the 1999 Constitution, which will remove all reference to the Sharia and customary courts of appeal. Recall that the Deputy Senate President Ovi Omagigi had, on May the 12th, invited Nigerians to make input in the committee zonal public hearing on the review of the 1999 Constitution. In a memorandum submitted to the Senate Committee on Constitutional Review, the group proposed a federal structure constituting of 10 religions, adding that the issue of Sharia or customary court should be handed only at the regions if provided for any of the respective constitution. Each region shall have its own constitution, which shall conform to Chapter 2 and 4 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. That is the fundamental objective and directive principle of the state police and fundamental right, respectively, subject to the provision of Chapter 4 of the Constitution on fundamental rights. The religious constitution shall provide and prescribe the system of government, political system, and social order that best suits the constitution, indigenous and ethnic nationals comprising the region. To this end, we propose the alteration of the 1999 Constitution to remove all reference to Sharia and customary court of appeal, which, in the light of proposed federal structure, are matters to be handled by the region, which are free to provide in their respective constitution, which express judiciary limits and operational guidelines, district from the judiciary or other court establishment in the region or federation. The memo reads. The Christian Lawyers Association also further said that for the nation to make a headway, there should be a referendum that affects Nigerians the opportunity to discuss and vote on critical issues. Both the regional and federal constitutions shall make provision for the use of referendum for the determination of critical issues of concern for the citizens, including the issue in which region in ethnic nationality originally falls under, taking into consideration language, culture, etc., as stated. The group also said that the region shall have a federal capital territory headed by the mayor, but that which region should have its own elected governor as head of the government. A true federal system constituting of a minimum of 6 region patterns along the existing geographical zone, namely South-South, Southwest, Southeast, North-Central, Northeast, and Northwest. and the maximum of 10 regions and Federal Capital Territory. The maximum regional structure of the 10 regions shall be constituted from one of the several multiple selected ethnic nationals. As a guide, we propose the following 10 structures. So this is what is happening. The Christian Association has reminded them, the Christian Association lawyers have reminded them that there is no need for anybody to be mentioning Sharia. It is not right. This is very, very wrong. And this is what the Constitution provides in terms of that. We should be able to solve that problem, because some persons immediately have seen a loophole to quickly try to tweak things to favor them in their own way. I don't understand the kind of mindset some Nigerians have, but it's a very, very diabolic or evil kind of mindset. You don't use that opportunity to quickly infiltrate into people in a region. If you have your personal bias, keep it to yourself. Practice it very well. In fact, uphold all the terms and conditions. Don't put it on somebody else. Why give somebody a load you cannot carry? That is called wickedness. That's the term. There is no other description for it. It's termed and it's called wickedness. What load you don't want to carry, you're giving it to somebody else. How do you think that's fair in any way, form, or kind? People do it and they get away with it, you see. And that's why Nigeria is what it is today, because there are no people who are really standing for the truth, and making sure that Nigerians are living in a position and having that life where, there is true transparency, leadership, that affords Nigerians the opportunity to be able to speak and, make a good, decisive decision on what should be. Some people will come now and begin to deceive others and tell them that, this is our time to position us. And the people you are talking to do not really understand what you're saying. Yes, they don't really understand what you're saying. Then people are beginning to, oppress them and show them that, yes, you should say yes. Don't say no. But you don't even know what you are answering to. You don't even know what you are answering to. You see, this is why things are the way they are. People need to be well educated. However, our society has not provided for that. Our society has helped people more to be more literate and to be more illiterate and, leave us very vulnerable, poverty everywhere. So when you give somebody very little amount of money, they think you've done the heavens and the earth, and you can manipulate them. It's just a system of manipulation. Very good system of manipulating people. You see, leave us a comment. We'd like to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.